Okay, my name is Sanjeev Kumar. I'm the residence manager in Muthu Kikrok Lodge, Maasai Mara. Just to let you know, the tourism industry, if you say, is growing up in Kenya, and this is, if you say in Africa, this is the safest country to come and visit. Especially, the people are coming to, explore the natural habitat of, especially the Maasai Mara, and also the different localities. If you see, it's so much, the people are so welcome, so nice, always, ready to help you on each and everything. And I recommend the entire world, to come and in your entire life, once you have to be in Maasai Mara or in Kenya. So the county government, we thank, as MGM Muthu Hotels management, we are humbly, thankful to the Naro County government and the Governor Natutu for, supporting us in each and every way,
The visitors have learned that Kenya is safe, and I urge them to come and visit Maasai Mara. Kenya is safe, Maasai Mara is very safe. We have no issues in the country. This country is very safe. It's very safe. In fact, and the Mara is very safe. We have proper security in place. This is the time for them to come and witness this migration phenomena. It has just started. They are trimming in big numbers. So maybe in the next 2 or 3 days, they'll be around the Pose Plains. And I urge our drivers to adhere with the rules and regulations. In fact, Mara is visited by all types of visitors. They come across all over the world. Especially now, I can see in Asia, US, Europe. They are coming in big numbers, and we are expecting this year to be the best, more than 2019. They say 2019 was good, but I think this year is going to be the best.
Why is that?
2019 was good, but 2023 is going to be the best. It is going to be better than 2019. It seems this time round they are crossing through Saint River. So they will go to the eastern part of the reserve, west. Now going western, they start now crossing the Mara River, the main crossings. Yeah. So maybe towards the last weeks of this month, they'll be crossing the Mara. Yeah, they move all around the park, following the pastures. They follow the pastures, yeah. So they'll be going crisscrossing the whole reserve. So they will go to the Mara Triangle, coming back to the Central Mara, going to the conservancies, till the time comes now for them to go back.
So we are Hallie and Zach Yenny, and we are here for our honeymoon, and we wanted to do a safari because it was always my dream. So we're here just to learn about the Kenyan culture, learn about the animals, and just explore and just have the adventure of a lifetime, and it's been amazing. I heard it was the coolest place ever, and and as we were planning our trip, every person told us that the only problem is that nothing we do after this will ever compare, and that this will just be like, and we just had heard that you see so many animals. You don't know where, you just see them in their natural habitat. You don't know what you're going to see. And then you just get to enjoy watching nature be nature.
And I feel more safe here than I do in the States.
1,000, oh yeah, safety. This is like the most organized, I can't even get over how everything is just so incredibly organized. Everyone's known everything. Yeah. And just the communication, just how everyone works together, and that's really how the world needs to be. Yeah, exactly. And if the States can replicate what's going on here, we'll be in a better place. That's just the fact. Yes. Way better. 1,000%. Food has been unbelievable. People have been unbelievable. The sights, I'm in constant awe. We're out with him for 10 hours a day, and the time just flies. Flies. And honestly, we can't get enough. We're handing out our itineraries left and right back in the States.
they're all going to come in. They all want to come here next. So.
Quite promising. We're looking at above 80% on average for the season, and this is actually not only for us, but around the entire Mara. We're actually getting the same feeling across the reserve, which is a very good feeling. I would actually attribute this to the new management of the National Reserve, the incoming of the new Chief Park Warden, the new government, the county government is actually putting a lot of emphasis in the spatial development plan, and just ensuring that the way the National Reserve is actually managed is controlled, and we give the reserve the glory it actually deserves. As a property, JW Marriott Maasai Mara has actually been gearing itself to ensure that it has the personnel trained to the international level, being an international brand and one of its kind in the portfolio of the Marriott brand in the region. We are all excited and want to set a pace for the rest of the brands in the region, which is actually boasting of 20 luxurious villas overlooking the National Reserve all along the Talek River. And besides the 20 villas, we've got, of course, a spacious restaurant with a huge deck overlooking the Talek River, as well as other facilities, which includes the JW Garden, as well as our wellness area, a state-of-the-art gym, beautiful spa with 2 treatment rooms, a spa, steam room, as well as a sauna. We actually booked through the season, yes. We, as I mentioned, we are actually sitting on average about 80% for the season on the minimum, and we are seeing quite a lot of other requests coming through, so this could actually skyrocket to well over 90 if things go the way they are going. So we are the only safari lodge within the Marriott brand. Marriott actually boasts of well over 32 brands all over the globe, and this kind of safari setup is the first one in the region and in the world.
I think from the beginning of the year, we started very positively. I think the first quarter of the year especially is expected to be a slow period, but that was not the case this year. We experienced occupancies of above 65 to 70%, and that is month to date. So coming into the first half of the year, we experienced numbers that are way much higher compared to what we were experiencing even pre-COVID, 2018, 2019. So that can give an indication that we are heading towards a full recovery post-COVID. The ripple effect of COVID may not be fully recovered, but in terms of business levels, I can confidently say we've seen numbers that we didn't even see pre-COVID. And now coming into this period that is popularly known as the peak period or the peak season, our business forecast is quite high. We are looking at full capacity occupancies for this month and up to mid-September. Of course, there is beautiful spectacle, which is the Wildebeest migration, which is a great attraction for the Mara and Kenya as a whole. So, as a company and as a unit, we have made deliberate steps to make sure that we are ready for our guests, to make sure that other than that great spectacle at the Mara River or Sand River, we are also able to extend top-notch hospitality that Sarova promises.